wouldn't describe myself as a hey go mad fan of Paw Patrol, but yes, I'm quite fond of the series. If you're not familiar with the show, you've been living under a rock for the past 8 years. The premise is simple. It's about 6 puppies, captained by a tech-savvy 10-year-old boy by the name of Ryder, working together to accomplish high-stake rescue missions or simple tasks to safeguard the residents of the Adventure Bay community. The show is watched by toddlers and young kids. However, due to the content being a bit too childish, it is hated by a lot, and I mean a lot of people. You know, the same people who love boring shows such as Bluey and Peppa Pig. I, for one, don't mind the show, but a lost episode changed my opinion on it completely. I was actually an intern for Nick Jr. during the winter of 2013. Paw Patrol had recently started to air, and most of the staff members were either tired or extremely grumpy. Most of the voice actors had constant mood swings. For example, Max, the voice actor for Chase, wouldn't talk to anyone for about 3 hours. But then he would be a chatterbox. Samuel was shy and didn't make eye contact with the editors nor the staff members. The creator had been diagnosed with multiple personality disorders, so that would explain why he was mean to most of us. Now about the episode. I was on a lunch break, chilling out with some of my best friends. We talked about a lot of things, such as cartoons and video games. Some of them were extremely talkative and very popular amongst the crew, while a few of them weren't that popular and were known for their timid behavior. I was walking around the studios with 3 of my bros. We talked about what we were going to be doing on the weekend. It was a Friday, and I was ready to relax after a long week of work. I didn't really get any sleep the night before, so that would explain why I was so exhausted. Suddenly I stepped on a VHS tape. Odd, since VHS tapes have long since gone out of style. It had a sticker with the words Paw Patrol Number Town 1, written in the center. The words looked like they were written with a Sharpie pen. The color of the tape was red. I showed it to some of my mates, and for some reason they got a little nervous. One of them, Tyrone, said that it was cursed. He said that if I watched the footage of the tape, I wouldn't be the same. Since Tyrone always tells me bullshit lies, I ignored him. Did he actually watch the footage, or was he just making things up again? I asked some of the executive producers, and they didn't give me an answer as to why the tape was on the ground. I asked everyone who worked in the studio, but I still didn't get any answers. Most people looked at me like I was some sort of freak. Confused, I decided to watch the tape for myself. I grabbed at an old ancient TV that was rotting away in an old abandoned room near the bathroom of the studio. Then I grabbed a VCR from that same room and made a run for it. Since security doesn't like anyone exploring that room, I went into the viewing room, plugged in the VCR with the TV, shoved the tape in, and proceeded to watch. That was a dumb decision. The episode started out with a normal intro. So far, this just seemed like an unreleased episode from the first season. I couldn't see anything weird at this point. The first thing shown after the intro was Chase sneaking up behind Ryder and scaring the crap out of him. "Ag, why the heck did you do that to us?" Ryder screamed. I was actually laughing on the inside because it was so weird to hear a cartoon character swear. "Hey, I just wanted to pull a prank on you," Chase exclaimed. "Stop laughing, it wasn't funny." "Oh yes it was." "No it wasn't. Dude, just chill out." Ryder started to get progressively angrier. "No, never in a million years will I chill out." "Calm your farm. You can't tell me what to do, you stupid mutt." After he said that, he opened a window, revealing some live-action footage of a poor town. I assumed that the footage was filmed in Morlaville, Liberia. What's going on? At this point, the animation went from CGI to hand-drawn. The background was also hand-drawn, not to mention that it lacked color. Was this supposed to be a parody? I don't know. The animation wasn't that great either. It looked as if someone had made the episode in PowerPoint and moved some images over to make some animation. Anyway, Chase and Ryder walked out of the building. The town looked absolutely horrible. Not only did the buildings look like giant garbage cans, but most of the homes looked like dog houses as well. There was a sign that said, "Welcome to the town without a name." It was next to the building that Chase and Ryder were in. The odd thing is, both Chase and Ryder were the only characters in the entire episode. There seemed to be no sign of the other characters at all. The duo started exploring the town. There were homeless people laying down in the street begging for money. By this point, I started to get really unnerved. This wasn't unlike any Paw Patrol episode I've ever seen before. Most of them were adventurers and had a simple but nice premise, but this one seemed all gloomy and depressing. A homeless man walked up to Ryder and said, "You have any spare change?" "No, unfortunately I don't." "I don't either. Dogs don't earn money." "So what do you got?" "Nothing." "Yeah, sorry, dude." "But I need..." Listen, pal, we told you we don't have any money, so scram." "Okay, I hate you guys." Chase and Ryder explored the town some more. The buildings had suddenly disappeared, and there were some hills appeared as the duo kept walking. The hills became larger and larger, and the theme song of the show could be heard in reverse. Where are we now? Just keep walking. Just then a large machine appeared right in front of them. "Hello, my name is Captain Howdy, and I'm here to slaughter you both." "Why is there a talking machine right in front of us, Ryder?" "Shut up, just act natural." "Sorry, sir, we're the wrong guys. We're not the guys you're looking for." "What do you mean?" "I think there's some other guys with our names. Just don't come back, please." "It's my job to protect and fight for this town. I want both of you dead immediately." "Come on, we need to kill this guy before he kills us." A faster version of the theme song played in the background as Chase and Ryder fought this huge machine. They both managed to snatch some wooden boards near the bottom of the machine. They bashed it continuously until the machine was nearly broken. Just then, the machine grabbed Chase by the neck and started to suffocate him. "If you want your precious little puppy dog to survive, you're gonna have to get through me." Just after he said that, the machine lunged at Ryder with a buzzsaw, and the screen cut to black immediately. The sounds of a saw ripping through human flesh, along with agonized screams, played in the background. The sound of a guillotine beheading someone and a sledgehammer continuously bashing an object could be heard. The screen faded back to the episode. It showed one of the most disgusting and disturbing images I had ever seen in my life. Trust me, I couldn't sleep for 3 days after watching this. It showed Chase's decapitated head lying on the grass, along with Ryder's pale, mutilated, deceased body laying next to the head. There was something about Ryder's body that made it slightly more disturbing than the severed head of Chase. For starters, he had his hair torn off and teeth knocked out. Ryder's short shirt was torn to pieces and his flesh had completely changed color. It was now a sickening shade of gray. A music box played the theme song of the show faintly in the background. The sound of a child laughing accompanied by the music, which really freaked me the fuck out. After that scene, it cut to a black background. A disturbing quote from the Bible appeared in the center of the screen. It said, "God himself will kill tens of thousands if it so pleases him." 1 Samuel 6, verse 19. In fear and surprise, as your eyes widen, your mouth goes dry with each battered breath. You try to scream, your mind begs to leave, glued to your computer screen. The killers they slash, the tapes burn and crash. The cartridge you bought will be your final haunt. The rituals of hate will seal your fate. The tears you shed will be from the fear-gripping, horror-driven, nightmarish, gore-filled, terrorizing, hateful, burning, violent, rage-inducing, knife-slashing, blood-splattering, silent screams. Only time will tell if you will escape this online hell. Your horror-filled obsessions will come with its own regressions. Your pathetic screams will not be heeded in any way, because your nightmares will come at any